Hello, what's up guys? Your boy Use here and welcome to my channel. And in today's video guys, we are going to be covering everything you need to know in the new game that came out a couple of days ago on global, which is Rememento. Rememento is like originally a Korean game that was in Korea for a while, and now it finally dropped its global. And I'm gonna give you everything you need to know to progress as an FTP in Rememento in the game. So I hope that you enjoy the video, and let's begin. So first come first, we are going to go and start with the characters. So there is 5 categories of characters in this game, like it's most on the gacha server, which is going to be you have a weakening, which means a debuffer, you have an attacking, an attacker, you have a supportive, which is mean a support, and you also have a shielder, and you also have a healer. So it's debuffer, supportive, debuffer, attacker, and shielder. These 5 categories are in the game. Each one has a job. The healing, of course, is to heal your team, and weakening is debuffers like people who inflict DOTs or any amount of debuffs like silence, like damage down, healing down. All of these debuffs, they can each one have different stuff that they can do. And for the supportive is the same. For example, Shooting and also Pluto, these are the best 2 support characters in the game as SR as well. They are freaking busted. Shooting is gonna be giving you attack and defensive in her ultimate. It will increase your attack by 50% and your defense by 60%. And that's not all, but she also gonna restore 35% attack gauge to one ally and gets reduced MP cost. But all the game counts on MP. So when you have your lineup, for example, if we go and see in your lineup, you can play 4 characters, and when you start you have 5 to 6 AP to start the game, and each time each like character to do the ultimate consumes 3 AP, so you cannot, like for example, go on ulti with all of them, and you don't have to go and charge their ultis like other games, or each one have ulti that you can use it from the beginning. No, you need AP, which is the mana, and the mana is shared between your characters, so you cannot go on ulti with all of them. You have to play your strategies, and she's gonna be helping you reducing the mana cost for a character of your choosing. And also we talked about the attack gauge. Attack gauge is in her ultimate when she sorry, in this one, the attack gauges mean your turn. You can say something, it's like it's example that's explained like turn. When your attack gauge goes up, it means that you are going to be like your turn, you're gonna be attacking first. So attack gauge is really important in the game as well. And of course speed, like in every gacha game ever. If you go, you have gears, and in gears we have 8 set of gears. And if we go and talk about the gears, we are gonna be showing them in here. And the sanctum, you are going to be farming them alongside other stuff. Each dungeon gives a gear. You have an attack gear, an attack set. We have a speed set, which is the most important one. We have a defense set, and we have a an effect resistance set, and we have a HP set. In here we have, this one is the crit damage set, and in here is the effect hit set, and in here is the crit hit set, which means the critical chance, which called here crit hit. So you have 8 kind of gears that you can also farm to start your game. So the game counts on 5 categories of characters, also need gears, and for sure in like every gacha game ever, speed is the most important, especially in PvP. In PvE is not so big of a it's not that big of a difference, but it can help. But you need also some damage, especially for your DPSers. You need something like attack and other stuff and crit rate. Uh, there's a lot of stuff that you can do for your DPSers, but supportive, especially just your supportives, PvE or PvP, you want to go speed on them because you want them to move before your DPSers so they can buff your DPSers, and you want them to move like more because they give a lot of stuff to your characters that is gonna help you more than other characters. So speed on supportive is a must, PvE and PvP wise as well. Now for PvE, mostly you need, when you start the game, you're gonna have a selective summon in here that doesn't show now because I already did it. You're gonna have a selective summon that you can select either sorry, you can select either her, or you can select other three 5 stars characters. The most important one to get from the selective is her, is Artness. Why? Artness is really helpful in PvE, especially in PvE. PvP she's not that good, but PvE you need to be strong in PvE to grind your gears, right? And to grind some of the stuff. And she is the best fire debuffer in the game. Like she is really good, and she's also good damage dealer. She is going to be really good in your lineup early, especially in the story and other content that you want to do, because it's not only that she's a debuffer. Like she's an EOE character that can deal good amount of damage for all of the monsters, and most of the content have like 4 enemy characters in front of you, so she's gonna make it so easy to grind, faster to grind. So her ultimate is EOE, her third skill is EOE, her second is single. But the most important thing about her is not only that she's EOE, she's also a debuffer, which means that she applies debuffs. And one of the most important debuffs is the DOT that she applies. Is at the start of the turn, applies fixed damage equal to 5% of their maximum HP on the enemies, and she's gonna be inflicting a 3 or 4, depends on if it's the ultimate, and it's going to be for 3 turns. And this is gonna help you not only deal high EOE damage, but also deal DOT damage to the enemies. So if you haven't killed them with your ultimate, the DOT might can. So it's really helpful only for PvE, and especially for early game. Later on she falls off, but you need her for early, and like, let's face it, she's the best one of the selectors anyway. Like there is not like there's some OP ones like beside her. You can only select these 4, and she's the best of them, especially for early game to progress, especially as FTP. If you're FTP or not, you don't want to spend anything on this game, you need something to grind fast for PvE, because if you don't get stronger in PvE, there's no way you can have fun in PvP or do anything elsewhere. So basically, this is the characters. For example, if you want to ask me for reroll, like we're talking, like one of the best supports in the game is going to be Diana. Why Diana is one of the best support in the game? It's basically because of her ultimate. She is going to be decreasing the MP caused by 1 for everyone. So everyone is gonna be decreased at AP by 1. So you can do 3 ultimates, and almost the last one can also do the ultimate. So if you play her with her, you can basically have a lot of freaking AP, and it will be so easy to do your skills. So basically she is going to do it for all allies, she only do it for 1. That's why this one is the most broken one. And not only that, she increases 30% of damage dealt to the enemies, and she will also increase a single ally attack gauge by 75%. That means that she's going to make you play first. And also this is going to be when you upgrade it. If it's not upgraded, it's less chance. But and also her second skill, which is apply slow, so you can also slow the enemy by 30%. And we all know how much speed is important, not only for PvP but also for PvE. For bosses, for example, you can go and slow the boss, and it's 75%, so it's a lot. You can slow that target enemy. And when you're for example, it has also, as you can see right here, it has, you can empower your skills. This is your ultimate, your third skill, your second skill, and your passive. So I was lucky and got her 4 freaking times with my multis. She was like wanting me so bad, so I was really lucky. I almost have her full. So this is duping. Duping in this game is all about empowering your skills, your ultimates, your passive, and then at the last one, you can only open this when you finish all the 4. At the 5th, you can do this right here, and it will be 8.4 increased health and speed, and increases like it will literally boost her health, speed, and each one have different stuff. For example, this one has attack, speed, and affected. Each one has different stuff, and you need to also open these, which you have to farm them also in some of dungeons. It starts with nothing, and then you need to farm them. You need to max them. It gives speed and HP. Each one gives something else. It gives offense, which means attack. Every single thing gives other stuff that you can do. So it's really, really, really important to farm them and to maximize your characters. And also, let's go and talk a little bit about the dungeons. So basically, you gonna go and want to finish the story. Each story requires your this here right here, the Kaleido rank. Each time you finish a story, you need a Kaleido rank to level up, so you can continue until you finish the story like I did. The story is not so big, it's not so hard to finish as well, but it needs invested characters a little bit, so buy your characters. So basically, every single time you need to increase your Kaleido rank, they're gonna ask you to, for example, now to me to get to 6, I need 4 mnemonics level 60, which means 4 characters level 60, and raise Rememento. I need just 1 Rememento, and I'm gonna explain about it, to level 60, and I need level 35 to increase it. And each time you increase it, you will open other stuff that we'll also be talking about in a bit. So basically, the Rememento is right here, which you can call a weapon. Weapon in here called Rememento. Each character has their own weapon. For example, this is the limited we have right now, which is Ivy. She's a good attacker. She's not the best to get. I only got her because I was like, why not? Like, I wanted a green attacker, and I've gone for it, especially because I've got her. I've got Libertas, so I was like, let's get her, and because I want to save of her pity for the next limited one. So basically, this is their weapons. You can also summon for their weapons. I wanted to summon for her, and I summoned for the weapon by mistake, and in one multi, I got it. Like, I was really lucky, I'm not gonna lie. But I got it by a mistake. It wasn't intentional. But anyway, and weapon also needs ascension, needs these materials also to farm them, and we're gonna talk about it. You can level your memento, which is the weapon. So we need this for the Kaleido level. And what the Kaleido level is going to be affecting us, the Kaleido level is going to be affecting us. For example, before we talk that for a little bit, let's talk a little bit about stuff. Here you can farm gears, as we said, and you can farm these. This is for the skills that I showed you. And it's also for Rememento. Rememento is the weapons. You need these to level up the weapons, and you need these to level up your, like we said. So you need those to level up your Rememento and the characters. So you really need that to farm them right here. So for example, let's go. We want to farm here. Let's show you, for example, why the Kaleido level matters. It really loads a lot and it's really annoying. Okay, here we are. So as you can see, you start from dungeon 1, like the level 1, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is going to be your Kaleido level. Each time you increases your Kaleido rank, is the more stages you're going to open, and the better rewards you're gonna get. For stage 1, you're gonna get only these. At the last stage I opened right now, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I am at rank 6 right now, Kaleido 6. It's going to be make me able to get the purple one, and as you move on, as you can see, you can start getting legendary equipment, and also more of these. It increases with each stage. This is countable on your Kaleido, and this is for everything in the game, from these materials and gears to also you wanna farm these for your essentials. You need the stones for your ascension right here. If you go to the character and you want to ascension them, you're going to be required the advanced merchant magic core, and each level is going to be requiring different stuff. In here, like for level 50 to 60, you need these ones, and also you need to farm. Each character have a different stone and a different material, like a side material that you need to actually level ascend them up. And as you can see, this one need this one, this one need this one, and all of them you need to farm them right here. And each of them depends on your Kaleido. The more that you can farm, and the higher rarity when you get to level 70 to 80 or stuff, you need purple stuff. So the more Kaleido you have, the better for this. And the way to increase your Kaleido is, like I told you, increasing your level, do your content, finish the story, and level up through this content right here, so you can level up as well. Now they have 12 days of rewards. This is where you get the stuff. And the good thing is that while you're farming for the materials to Ascension, you are going to be also farming for your level experience for the characters and for the Rememento. So each time you are farming, and this is something I really loved in this game, each time you want to go and farm for other people materials, like for example my character I need to ascension needs this one, and it's for everything, not only for this, all the ascensions of materials is going to have the level up for your characters and for your Rememento. So that is really really good. So you're farming for materials and level up for your Rememento and also your characters. So here is when you're going to be leveling up your characters and getting books and also Rememento level up and materials as well. That is really beautiful, and it's not in all the games. In all the games it's separate, here it's together, so it's really good. Now for gear farming. In gear farming, as we said, you can farm them here in the Sanctum. Each time you higher your ranking in the Kaleido, the more you can farm. And you can also farm relics and also farm these alongside, which is really good as well. Because you're going to be able to summon for this to level up your Rememento and to level up the skills of your characters. And also you are be farming gears at the same time. You can do that, and it's really really good. And it's really helpful. And there is other way to farm gear, which is here, the bosses, but it consumes 30 stamina, but each boss gives you 4 sets of the gears. It's not one only, so you can go for this boss and farm for a bigger rewards, and the more Kaleido, of course, the better stages, the more rewards, and there's a chance you might get a random of any of those from the bosses, and also the reward is more than the normal ones, but they are of course harder. The bosses are really needed strategies, and they need for us to be a little bit stronger and team strategies and all that. And this is basically most of the content that you can cover. And then there is the Abyss Corridor, which is, as we say, expeditions, tower, and can we call it in other games, it's called a lot of stuff. Here when you can finish each stage, and you need to get stars in them right here. I haven't finished a lot because I was so busy, but I'm gonna start finishing most of them. I was focusing on the story. Each time you finish something, you're gonna be getting a reward for it, as you can see. And at 5, each 5 you're going to get 3 books, 3 Rememento, and 3 enhancing stones. Not only that, each time you get 3 stars, you are going to be farming a lot and a lot of crystals until you get 90 stars. So that is a good amount. So each 3 stars are like guaranteed 25 crystals. So each 6 stars, it's 50. So every 12 stars is 100. So you can say you can get like 500, 600 worth of crystals from the tower. And not only that, you can get a lot of materials, and trust me, this material is really good because it's purple and it's really really helpful and good, and I don't think it's so hard to do. Of course the last stages is so hard, you need level 80, but I mean from the beginning to at least get some of these rewards is actually worth, and I'm gonna do this later, I hope that I remember. And basically that's it for all the content in the game, and mostly everything you need to know about the content and what you need to know about them. And also the characters, we talked about all of them. So the perfect reroll that you want to get, let's talk a little bit about reroll. So basically you want her. This is one of the best target rerolls in the game. She is the one, because look, if you look at the right here, if you look at the probabilities, oh, it's bugged, we can see the probabilities. Well, anyway, it's 0.025% to get a freaking light and dark character, so it's a little bit hard to actually acquire them. They are so hard to acquire them. So if you're lucky with your reroll, but don't put it as your mainly, because you might cry a lot to actually get it. I was lucky, what can I say. Basically she is really really one of the best PvP characters in the game. In Korea she's still used. Until now in Korea she's still used. She can deal, she can really play with the characters attack gauge. Literally her ultimate, which is has a 100% chance to reduce all enemies attack gauge by 35%. And if you go and right here, if you empower it, it goes to 50%. Okay, it goes to 50% of your attack power, dealing 2-5 power of your attack power as damage. The lower the enemy attack gauge, the more damage the skill deals up to 50%. So also the more attack gauge that you lower, the more damage she can do. She's dealing good amount of damage, and she also are going to be playing the battlefield. Now that's not only it. She also deals a lot of massive stuff. Like she here can decreases the armor, she can reduces the defense by 70% for all the enemies. To all enemies with 60% chance to inflict decreased armor, and if you empower it, it goes to 90%, so there's no way you miss it. Okay? And now for her second skill, she will remove 2 buffs from all enemies, and it has an 80% if you upgrade it, because that's why I upgraded first, because I wanted that. So basically, amazing character and so strong character, really helpful and can really play a lot in the field in PvP. And also you want this. If you got them bows, you are perfect. Diana and Libertas. Like this is the best start that you can get in my own experience and what I can see. Now for SR, top busted character that you might get if you get lucky to get, and they're gonna help you a lot, is Pluto and Shutane. These two are gonna help you a lot in damage. She's gonna help you in defense, and P, she's gonna be increasing your crit hit chance and your damage as well, and she's gonna be decreasing the armor of the enemies. She's really a top tier support alongside Shutane. Both have their own idea and their own teams that you can play them. It depends on your play style, but both of them are really strong. As you can see, I have them bows. I'm playing them bows because in this game, elements matter, and you need from all the elements, from support to attack to everything, because the game has element stuff, and you need to have element disadvantage and advantages so you can deal better in the game. Now for the last I'm going to talk about is the events that we have. If you purchase $1 anything, you can actually get a free one of this. So if you want, you can go and pay a dollar and get her for free, get a dupe for her and start duping her, because duping her can be really good, especially on her ultimate and on her third skill, which is gonna give you more damage and more DOT. You can dupe it, or you can even get it from here and get other character from the selector. Like you can get the healer, and the healer is really good, also can heal, like is one of the best healers in the game as well. You can get that healer if you want and grab her from the $1. But if you want to be full FTP like I am, you can grab other stuff. And basically in here we have a 7-day entrance. It's gonna give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 multis for free from the standard banner, and they're gonna give you in here 6 multis also of the limited banner. Sorry, 1, 2, 2.5, you can say, multis of the limited banner. And the good thing and the amazing thing that I love, at 7 days, they give you a box that will give you a 5-star mnemonic from the standard recall upon the use. If you look closely, you can see the so you can basically get a 5-star from the standard pool. I don't know if it's selective or random, but it doesn't matter. It's still so good. So this is 2 5-stars for free you can get from here, and also these multis are so good to have as well. And there's also have this event, which is the luck on my side. You might be lucky and get 10 pulls from here, or get the 3000 gems. I never seen them in my entire life. All I got is the 50 gem and the 15k. I didn't even get a single. You can get a single and 300k and the stamina as well if you are lucky. So good luck is that. And here is the leveling system. Each time you level, you are going to be getting stamina, and each 5 levels you are going to be getting single for the standard, and each 10 level you are going to be getting a single for the limited banner. And this is really good because every level you get stamina. This is 100 stamina, by the way, each orb, which is really good and can help you farm stuff. And in here, this is the 7-day training. Sorry, not the 7-day training. The 7 steps. Trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. It's not even 7. Anyway, You need to complete stuff quests, and you will get rewards. And here you get 300 crystals, and here you get amount for free, and here you get 5 pulls of the limited banner, and here you're going to get 5 pulls of the standard, and here you're gonna get 800 crystals. Each one asks you something. Now they want me to do 4 mementos to level 50, and you just do them, and then you are gonna finish them. It's really important to finish them. I'm working on that. It helps a little bit. The rewards not that good, but it's also not that bad. And this one is the story. When you finish the story, all of it, you are going to be getting 200 of these, and you're gonna get these. I'm gonna explain all about them after this. And you gotta get a skin for Lucas, which is kind of good. It's for free. And now here you gotta be using these stuff. You're gonna be getting them from every content you're playing, from the story, everywhere you're gonna get them. And what is important from them, that you can get 5 pools of the standard, 5 pools of the limited, and you also can buy, it's only count 20, and you can buy 2 of each of them. These are crit rate sets, so it's for DPSers. You can grab all of them. That's what I did, because it's 20 per piece, so it's 40 per 2. I bought all of them, and it's gonna help your DPSers, because you can equip your DPS. For example, if you want him to crit your crit DPS, you can put the 6, all of them, on him, and he's gonna have 35 freaking crit rate for free. And also there is inside that you have a chance to get crit hit, so you might get 60, 70 crit chance only from your gear. And let's not talk about the skills and other stuff that you can get the crit chance from. So that's really good. And also some good rewards, you can also get them from here. Whenever you think you need something, and because these purple are really hard to get, you can go and grab them as well for each character that you want to upgrade. I don't advise buying them randomly. Buy when you need. We have still time. We still have 13 days and 9 hours for it. So be careful about that. And now we have this. I'm gonna talk about it, but first I want to talk about this. This is for crafting materials. You can do it and do the stages and get them, so go and do them, but it's a little bit hard, so empower yourself first. And now for the last thing, this content is a little bit hard, but we have 34 days to empower ourselves and actually do it. But it requires, for each, you need a team of each element, which is, I say, that is hard to get in the early game. So don't focus a lot about it. The best I got is 5. It's because I have really good green characters, and that's all. And 4, but to do the 10, you need a really well invested characters, and you need each element, because you need to counter him and to not make him play. Only element disadvantage can make him stop play. You can stun him. And each ones you can claim, as you can see, all these crystals, and then some of these. So you can look at the amount of crystals you can get. If we can say 50, 50, 100, 150 crystals for each 8 rounds of them that you finish, it's really good. And also give you stones, which is really good to have as well. So it's really good and helpful. It gets you 1000, it says in here anyway, and gets you a really good amount of stones. So make sure to build your characters and make them strong. So we talked about characters, about events, we covered about content, we covered about what the character does and everything. This is basically everything you need to know about the character, and this is the battle pass as well. Let's talk, nothing to talk about, but you can get like the Rememento of your choice, and some of them are really good. So investing in the battle pass is not a bad idea if you wanna play, if you wanna get it. So keep that in mind. And is there anything else you wanna talk about? There is also a bond. Bond increases your characters and get them. Like it gets you some stones and some stuff from them, and also get you some crystals the more you go with them. And there's also the special ones which get you good amount of crystals. It's gonna go to your quest right here. It's called special quest. As you can see, it gives you crystal, account level, and some gold. Don't and the last thing before we go, don't forget your quest deal as much as you can to level up, and all of them give crystals, as you can see. So do most of them. Any quest that you see, just go and do it, especially after me, like I finished the story, there's nothing to do, so make sure to do that. And that is basically it, guys, for everything in the game that I can explain to you about. If you have any question that I didn't cover in the video, please tell me in the comments, and I'm gonna try my best to help you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that it helped. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Your body to you was with you guys. Peace.